2006, for about 18 years now. We specialize in serving the federal, state, and local governments. We have 4 practice areas, the first being that we provide the vast array of hardware and software, as well as services. We also focus on niche solutions in the area of storage, security, and networking. We provide technical services, or technical staffing services, I should say, where we vet the talent to put on the client site to fulfill their IT requirements. And we also provide managed IT services. I believe, just like Chase, that the right relationship is everything. And therefore partnership becomes very important to us. To that end, we have partnered with many different businesses over the years to extend our reach to our clients and serve them more effectively and efficiently. And more recently, we have partnered with First Light Cloud Exchange. I'm very excited about this partnership because I believe that the value that we are going to bring to our clients here in New York is invaluable. So let me introduce to you my partner, Taz Khan of First Light Cloud Exchange.
Thank you, Angela. It's a pleasure being a partner to your firm. Yes, I am Taz Khan with First Light Cloud Exchange. Just a quick intro.
Mm-hmm.
We offer unified communications and connectivity services in 5 boroughs of New York as well as nationwide, pretty much everywhere.
And that's good to know because we would like to know, my clients would like to know that you have the coverage and give you that warm and fuzzy feeling. So tell me, let's dig a little bit deeper. Tell me a little bit more about how my client can benefit from our partnership.
Sure. Thank you for that. I would just like to start a little bit about our history. We have been in business since 2003. I've been in telecom since 1997. We have been catering to businesses of all sizes, SMB, and some government. We definitely provide phone telecom, your traditional telecom services, unified communications, contact center, all your connectivity such as fiber optics, wavelength, mobility, wireless, all of that stuff. Now,
and the good thing is that you do not contribute to our services.
Exactly.
Because we provide networking services as well, but
right.
Your connectivity, your networking that you're talking about is more...
Is the physical connection. We're not doing security. We are talking about physical, bringing an internet connection, primary, secondary, tertiary, aggregating those links together for aggregated bandwidth, disaster recovery, failsafe, all that stuff.
From a telecommunications perspective.
Exactly, from connectivity perspective, correct.
Okay.
Now, when we first met, I was really thrilled to know that you are working a lot with local and federal government,
Mm-hmm.
and a lot of them have tons of telecom and connectivity services today, and we are a perfect fit for those requirements because it's surprising, but plenty of them are still using on-premise services. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Absolutely, we're getting a lot of bids, requests for telecommunication services. People assume that because we're an IT shop, we automatically do telecommunications, which we don't do, which is why a partnership is beneficial.
Well, I'm glad that they believe that, they assume that, and that's where this partnership becomes very valuable.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't want to be a jack of all and master of none.
Absolutely.
So you focus on your areas of specialties and you partner with partners like us who are catering to that sector of the market.
Exactly.
And a couple of appointments that we went on together, I was really surprised to see. Actually, I shouldn't say that I was surprised. I did see that a lot of those customers, a lot of those government agencies are still using on-premise PBX system, right?
Absolutely.
And particularly in today's marketplace where mobility is on demand, half of the people are working from home, and you must have built-in disaster recovery and business continuity, as well as one last thing, compliance,
Mm-hmm.
right? Only the cloud can provide that.
Right.
On-premise PBX systems, phone services cannot provide any of those must-haves.
And a lot of the agencies found out how much they were lacking when COVID came around. COVID really exposed the need for that transformation from on-prem to the cloud.
Absolutely. I mean, I think we can only speak for New York City.
Mm-hmm.
At least 50%, if not more, of employees on all government agencies, as well as private sector, they're still working from home some of the time, right?
Mm-hmm.
We have one customer before moving to the cloud, their pitch to us was 50% of our 50% of our workforce are working from home 50% of the time. And I think that accurately displays, the broader marketplace.
So there's a lot of opportunity for us to seize together, and that's exciting.
Yes, of course. But from a customer's perspective, who do you trust? There's so many different options out there.
Mm-hmm.
One value that we bring with First Light Cloud Exchange is we represent 400 different carriers. So whatever the requirement is, we can bring multiple solutions. We can bring multiple different options to you. And another thing, we partnered with 5 of the major technology service distributors.
Mm-hmm.
Through them, we have access to 400 plus carriers. But not only that, we also have access to a deep bench of engineers, security experts, virtual CISOs, all of those resources. So when you bring us to an opportunity, I'm not making that call myself.
Right.
We are not doing that internally. We actually bring that to a group of engineers. They look at that requirement from every angle. They assess every need,
Right.
and then make a recommendation.
And that's really key, because not only are you versed in this area, but we also, together, we're providing that local touchy-feely, that white glove treatment.
White glove service, exactly.
Right, to our clients. So that's really key. And the fact that you represent all the carriers, it relieves the client of the responsibility or the headache of having to go look here and there and there. It's centralized.
Yes.
The need that you may have. You can say, okay, you don't like this particular solution, or this doesn't meet your need, let us introduce this one. In other words, you are approaching it from a consultative
Approach, correct. If we were to bullet point this, first of all, we bring completely an unbiased recommendation to you. We really do not care which carrier. We will bring 4 or 5 different options. They are all based on your requirement, number one. So whichever one is the right fit for your organization, that's the one you will choose.
Mm-hmm.
We have no bearing on which one you choose, number one. Number two, whatever we sell, we actually go out and install, right? So our professional team will come on site, install everything, train your team and your staff completely. We also offer ongoing training, and we will manage the services A to Z. And number three, actually, point number 2 should have been that most government agencies require 3-4 different bids, and we can bring those 3-4-5 different bids all together from, as your one-stop shop. So we hit all the marks.
Excellent. And let me not forget to mention that we are a minority women-owned certified company here in the city of New York, and a lot of agencies require that certification to help them with your socioeconomic goals. So we're proud to say that as well. Is there anything else that what I would love to know is, give me an example of a transformation that you've done from
Sure.
PBX to the Unified
Communications Platform, correct. So yeah, we have done many actually, but particularly right during COVID and right after COVID, everybody had a lot of fire and needed to move to the cloud yesterday. So a couple of customers we brought, they had 1,000 plus users on 14 different locations spread out throughout the 5 boroughs of New York. They had on-prem phone system, and we have consolidated all those locations on one platform under one umbrella on the unified communications that caters to both their regular phone service users as well as contact center, all on one platform. Now they have their desk phone, laptop, desktop, tablet, smartphone, all on one platform. Every user, their extension is available on multiple different devices, so they can work from anywhere on any device.
Talk about efficiency and productivity.
Yep.
Optimize.
As well as compliance. Particularly for government agencies, compliance is a massive issue, it's a major issue. And only the cloud can guarantee you that compliance.
And I am very excited again, like I said before, and I look forward to our partnership.
Thank you very much, Angela. We very much appreciate the partnership. Thank you.